Okay, well, I've tried to live stream playing Monster Prom second term, but for some reason, I don't know, the Mac is being weird, so I'm just going to record it like this. Let me just double check that I am doing that. Yeah, recording. Okay, let's go back to the thing. Where is the thing? There it is. Okay, I'll just turn it up a bit. Why is it so quiet? Right, so I'm her. I just did a quiz. I'm called Mimpy, and I have to date some monsters. I have to pick a date for the Monster Prom. And let's go there. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. That's right. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity in this high school. I just have to tell my friend what I'm doing. And almost there. And there we go. Okay, I gained 2 smarts. Well, that's very nice, thank you. You notice Scott and Damien waving their phones in each other's faces and decide to take a look. As you get closer, you realise they're discussing Pokemon's Go, the mobile game based on the hit television show Pocket Humans. You bet your ass I do, and check it out. His fiscal responsibility stat is 11. He's a effing beast at doing his taxes. Well, that's just thrilling. I heard he's lactose intolerant though. Haha, yeah, I feed him nothing but cheese pizza to fuck with him. He hates it. That's not very nice. I'm super nice to my Leslie Dunbar. You've got Leslie Dunbar, the Queen of Insurance Liability Management? Oh, he's a card, isn't he? Yeah, I had to trade 2 Mindy Babcocks and a Jared Fogle to get her, but it was so worth it. That's nothing. You've got a Pokemon so rare it'll send them both into shock. You whip out your phone and show them your Scabs Rent-A-Car, Sex Murderer, Winslow Gibbs, Fiscal Responsibility, blah blah blah. Obviously that one. Now this is what I'm talking about. I didn't even know they made Pokemons like this. What type is this? Criminal type? Why did nobody tell me this was in the game? Maybe it wasn't before. Whoa, Damien, calm down. You're shaking your phone and it's upsetting Walter Jacobs. I'm getting myself a Scabs Rent-A-Car and he's going to murder all my other Pokemons. Yo, I'd offer to trade you my whole roster for that mean son of a bitch. But all my Pokemons are obviously lame as hell. And hell is pretty lame. Why do you think I'm up here all the time? I wonder if it is. I tell you what, I'll beat up the loser of your choice free of charge if you hook me up with that mighty bastard. I had a very different vision of hell when I was young. My family wasn't really that religious anyway. Well, they're not. Well, the Irish side is. The English side, no. But the first time I really heard of hell was on Blackadder, where he was saying to the guy, oh, it's going to be, that's where all the fun people hang out. And I genuinely thought that that was what it was supposed to be. So I was really confused when at primary school they started going on about, oh no, it's where you'll suffer, blah blah. It made no sense to me. Why not? You never know when a free beatdown might come in handy. You lose 1 Scabs Rent-A-Car, but you gain +2 creativity and 1 boldness. Oh good, thank you. That's very nice. Week 1, noon. Right. Why are you so quiet? Yeah. Okay, I'll turn it down a bit. Right. Okay, so who's here? No, I don't really like that person. The cat. I don't actually remember what the cat's like. Did we talk to the cat? I I don't remember who any of these people are. I know it's at the beginning of the first one. Because I played this before, but this is second term. I'm going to sit here. You watch Zoe watching Polly with increasing intensity. Yes. Hey Polly, I have a question. I may or may not have an answer, depending on if it's boring or not. Well, you know how you don't eat food? Yeah, duh, I'm a ghost. It would just go right through me. I can't digest it or absorb nutrients or anything. Right, but you drink alcohol and do drugs all the time. Wow, that's so cool. Yes, and it's awesome. But why can't you absorb... Why can you absorb illicit substances and have them affect you, but you can't eat food? It's like sometimes you're totally corporeal, and then sometimes you're incorporeal, and it just doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, and it's awesome. but I'm awesome. Yeah, you're thinking too hard about this. You know, you're eldritch. There's a lot that's unexplained. Calm down. It's an interesting question Zoe raises. Maybe you should look at this more closely. Maybe I should not. Hey Zoe, let's do some science. We can throw things at Polly and see what goes through her and what doesn't. That sounds quite good. Allow me to explain quite simply, but obviously this one. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. What? No, it's not. I think you'll find it is. Throwing a fork in 3, 2... Cut that out. Oh man, it went right through her. Let's try a spoon. Let's not try a spoon. That's so weird. It bounced off of her like she's totally corporeal. I guess the lesson we've learned here is that ghost logic is no logic at all. That's why it rhymes. Watch the second season of Ghosts. Oh, it's so funny. I love it so much. It's the episode where Thomas dies is... God, I was cackling. Ghost and no don't rhyme. Of course not, but there's no logic here. Watch out, I'm throwing a plate at you. You and Zoe have a great time throwing things at Polly and watching there be no logic in this game. The game, of course, being throw things at Polly. Wink. Okay, so I bonded with Eldritch Horror Lady, I think. So, Mimpy. Hello, Mimpy. Okay, so I went to class. Like, I don't know, someone with no mind. Jim. Oh, you missed me and my shit, huh? You did a shit. Worry no more, all this shit can be yours if you have the money. Not me, though. Oh, this is the shop, I remember. The shop. Gift needs giving. What is that? It doesn't say. Oh, it's to give someone a gift, right. Flames and a skull, watch it murder your enemies, go to prison, murder them too, super prison. Bob Ross though. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get anyone a gift last time. Maybe I should do that. I'm gonna do that. Wise enough to know when a gift needs giving. Okay, I don't know what that's going to do. Oh, it's a very good salad. It will make me laugh. Big time. Oh, green. Honestly, don't know. Week 2, morning. Hello, Mimpy. That's me. Okay. Pew! Let's have a look at all this. The day you spend some time on the library PCs managing your start kicker. Shit. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. Oh, I don't want to do that. That sounds horrible. I gain loads of money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only +2 money. Later you see Damien packing a bag. I'm going away for the weekend. To detention. I have detention again. Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booby traps. Booby. That poured Selkie piss on whoever opened it. I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time. Where's my friend? Let's see what he says. Okay, never mind. Let me spill the tea. This school is strict as fuck. I think you'll find it's really not. Anyway, just brainstorming some ways to keep things entertaining beyond ditching. You swear so much. Do it, just ditch, do it. Cross species, economic and social barriers to make lifelong friends with a diverse group of students in detention and find out through silly dancing that you're not so different after all. Like I'm going to do that. Damn, why didn't I think of that? Wow, I'm on fire today. I mean, I just did, but I didn't consider it as a serious option. If I skip detention, what are they going to do? Give me detention? I can do anything. Make a bonfire out of the desk, jerk off into the potions, and I'll just skip detention forever and wreak as much havoc as I want. Okay. You may have created a monster, but at least he's your monster. You gain 2 smarts and 1 boldness. Wow, okay. Well, Devil Boy seems to be impressed, but again, I don't know if we have long-term potential. I'm intrigued by this robot that I don't think was in the first version, so I want to talk to them. When you arrive at your chosen table, Calculester is there by himself. A few moments later, Damien comes stomping up, even angrier than usual. Calculester, your stupid friend stole my candy bar. Oh dear, is that me? Scott stole your candy bar? What? No, the vending machine. I put money in, but the candy bar got stuck on the stupid coil thing. Ah, I see, because you're both machines, you assume we are friends. Well, yeah. In this case, you are correct. Vendronica is my friend. She is also a vending machine, and so cannot be reasoned with. I am sorry, friend Damien. Aww. I knew using my words was a mistake. Time to stick my hand up the old vending chute. I like the robot. Friend Damien, desist. This is a gross violation. A vending machine's chute is like your organic butthole. I don't care if it is my organic butthole. I paid for that candy bar and I'm going to get it. Uh-oh, maybe you can say something to defuse the situation. Calm down, Calculester. This is the thing. Like, this is where you choose between one or the other, isn't it? And I have bonded with him, but I don't really like him. But then does that really matter? I don't think it does. Not everything's about money, Damien. Maybe the vending machine doesn't want to give you your candy bar because of something you did. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Something I did? But I've never done anything to this vending machine. Except for punch it occasionally when my quarters get stuck, or when I'm pissed off, or when I'm happy, or when I haven't punched something in a while. Well, oh. I'm helping him be a better person. Calculester, do vending machines not like getting punched? Nothing likes getting punched, friend Damien. Whoa, it looks like this is one problem that maybe can't be solved by punching. I never thought I'd see the day. Sorry about your rectum, vending machine. You can keep the candy bar. Green letters flash on the vending machine's digital display. Thank you. Calculester simulates a sigh of relief. You've done a good thing. My God, I'm really on fire. This is good. I'm enjoying my power here. Mimpy. Okay, where to now? Auditorium. Ooh, I'm not ready for that yet. Library. Let's check out the library. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. That hits home just a bit too hard. Not the authority bit, but more having a panic attack. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. That's right. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. Well, it was either there or in the library during lunch and stuff. You give 0 shit, but you gain 2 boldness. Haven't been penalised for anything yet, so that's good. You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding their own business. So he's learned absolutely nothing. Fantastic. I'm so angry. I'm so angry I want to pull my own skull out and eat it. I'm so angry I want to set the school on fire and then punch the fire in its face. I'm so angry I want to spend years accumulating political capital so I can become president and then use my nuclear codes to blow up the sun. Again, that sounds scarily familiar. And you're standing in my way. Move before I punch you so hard. You'll remember with melancholy the times when you could move without all of your bones hurting. Yeah, I'm not keen on this guy. Oh no, violence incoming. Think fast. Ah. Joke's on you, pal. I'm a pragmatist. I avoid any kind of idealisation of the past because it has no use. And then, oh no. No time to think of anything clever. Start dancing, obviously. You have no idea what to do, so you just start doing a silly dance. That would happen. It is really, really silly indeed. Oh, I've done many silly dances. Beautifully silly. Before you realise, all your classmates have joined you in your silly little dance. What the fuck? Move or I will kill you dead, noob. What am I a noob at? But Damien, you can't deny she is actually moving. This is true. Yeah, and quite the move she has. I'm enjoying this. Thanks, everyone. Clearly, even Damien can't fight against logic. Oh. Maybe you should move, Damien. Don't be a loser. Yeah, as you just said, here you move or you die. My drink's making me cry. All your classmates start chanting, move or die, move or die. Ah! Damien, frustrated by the crazy, mindless but joyful mob you've created, finally leaves. Good. Still from afar, you can see an eternal fire burning in the back of his eyes. But for now you gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. Oh, I see, potentially it could be like a Mr. Darcy situation. They hate each other. He wants to punch her head in. She does a silly dance to get back at him. Classic. Okay, let's try auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. I'm sure it was. Yeah. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Wow, my ego is being massaged here. Despite everything else happening around you, you're just solving some Sudokus. I do that all the time. But your mind is constantly going back to Damien. Stupid sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper. Okay, I get it, yeah. You think he could even be your sweetheart, but he seems more focused on being angry 24/7. Well, that's how it goes, isn't it? They punch everything. Somehow it's the woman's job to convince them to punch less things. I don't know. For God's sake, he's the kind of guy who could get angry at a banana. As a matter of fact, your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana. You stupid yellow fruit, what's your deal? Do you think you're richer in potassium than me? I imagine it probably is. No one is richer in potassium than Damien Levy. Damien, my god, is he even for real? Stupid sexy Damien. Stupid sexy Flanders. No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates somehow into arson. Defend the banana's honour. Eat the banana. You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way. Quiet? Huh? Why don't you mind your own business, noob? What am I a noob at, Damien? Eating bananas. But you don't mind your business. You eat the banana instead. Oh, it's just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. What? What? Have you seen? I think you should leave. If you haven't, I really think you should. Gah! Oh, look at Damien. He's losing his shit again. Yeah, he was bullying that banana, but it seems he's all bark and no bite. Not like Mimpy, huh? Yes, that's very true. I bite and then I bark. Indeed, Mimpy seems to be all bite for sure. Kinda sexy. Well, no. It is alluring, being all bite, not the bullying. Bullying is never alluring nor sexy. No, I have a serious problem with this. Bullying bananas, that's not... Unless you're bullying a banana, I mean, who cares? That's just stupid. Damien is stupid. I'm inclined to agree. Hashtag winners don't bully bananas, they just eat them. Hashtag Damien is a stupid banana bully. Well, this is very different to my actual school experience, I have to say. Not again! This is it. This is the last time you dare fuck with me, bastard. On prom night, we're going to share a very special dance. Spoiler alert, it will hurt. Is it going to be like a Max dance on Always Sunny? Ooh, that's a prom fight on prom night. Damien versus Mimpy, instant classic. So I'm going to have to fight now. Interesting, I might attend. I've been roped into a fight. Okay. You all have tickets to watch how I reduce Mimpy's bones into a sad, shapeless pulp. I'm not quite sure how this happened. Yes, free tickets. Hashtag prom fight on prom night. This is... And so you've led yourself to your own potential death. Nice. At least you gain 3+ boldness for doing so of your own volition. I have questions. Week 3, noon. So I might be fighting someone instead of going on a date with someone. Why don't I try to get to know these people? You find Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously. Have you found it yet? I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food pig is an art, not a science. How hard can it be? It's just silverware. Just silverware? And I suppose the food in your food pig is just food. No, it's a metaphor for urban consumption in a post-modern industrialised mega society. Well, my silverware is a metaphor for silverware. Yes. Is that not enough? It's more than enough, but can we hurry it along? The lighting is perfect right now and I don't want to lose it. I wish I didn't relate to this, but unfortunately I do. You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge. Try the picture fork. It's a fork for taking pictures of. Nothing conveys elegance and taste like a gloating spoon. Oh, I like the sound of a gloating... Ah yes, the gloating spoon, the most distinguished of utensils. Fantastic. How did I know about this? What's a gloating spoon? Well, of course you wouldn't know about it. Ooh, rude. No, I wasn't being rude. Rudeness is simply the way one must introduce a gloating spoon. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Well, now you do. Of course you didn't. You're not as cultured as I am. Such smug superiority. I am no match for this spoon. Miranda produces the gloating spoon with much fanfare. It looks like a regular spoon to you. But then what do you know, you peasant? You convince Miranda to spend some time with you after lunch, lovingly explaining the spoon's finer points, even though spoons don't have points. Okay, so I'm getting to know her. Okay, so I'm getting to know this lady and I'm having a fight with the demon. Okay, so let's go to the party. That day during recess you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. That always happens to me. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. Well, I, for one, do not. You gain 2 fun. Scott and Vera shoulder each other out of the way to try and get to you first. Hey, I heard Damien talking about how he's going to beat you up at prom. Yeah, mess him up. What? Hey, I don't believe in gratuitous violence unless I'm a werewolf, in which case, one time I ate a kindergartner. You're right, Scott. I should look into this upcoming carnage and think of a way of monetizing it. Yes, you do that. I heard Polly saying Damien was giving away free tickets to watch him skinning Mimpy alive. Such a lack of business perspective is discouraging. That's not nice. Why haven't I received free tickets? Maybe the not so nice part is the part about you being skinned alive. I'm not sure that anyone's particularly concerned about this. Anyway, Mimpy, what are you doing about this? Might I interest you in some Oberlin life insurance? This might be a good time to get a policy. Yeah, Mimpy, what are you doing about this? Won't you give us free tickets to watch Damien skin you alive? Don't be rude, bro. Okay, how am I going to get out of this? I need to get out of this issue. That's a good question. What are you doing about this? Seems like you're pretty screwed, but maybe if you play your cards right, you can convince one of these two to teach you how to fight. Why don't I just run away? I think that seems like the option. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you $100 and you're going to teach me your secret Oberlin combat style. I don't know, probably die unless some big, strong, good at sports man decides to teach me how to fight. I don't trust her. So, wait. I'm a big, strong, good at sports man. Me! Okay, here's what you do. When Damien comes at you, just turn into a direwolf and bite his face off. It's not gratuitous violence if it's self-defense gratuitous violence, or full moon induced gratuitous violence. Oh wait, you can't turn into a wolf, right? That's like a werewolf thing. Oh, have you heard of punching? Well, let me explain how it works. After that you have a very cool training montage where you punch lots of things. You start by punching a punching bag, but later you punch several trees. Close to the end you punch a whole tank, and you even punch your various fears and weaknesses in the face. Okay, I'm ready. This is it. I'm Rocky. I can punch him. I can win. Now you feel ready to face stupid, sexy Damien in the prom fight on prom night. It will be bloody. Yes. Okay, I can do this. Who will you ask to prom? Oh, this is going to be a disaster. Okay, I did go alone last time. But this time they seem to be like forcing Damien on me quite a lot, so I don't know if that's who they want me to ask. Ask him to the prom. He's not going to say yeah, but I don't care. I won't get my feelings hurt. Go on then. In your cockiest voice, you remind Damien the two of you have a date on prom night. Yeah, it's a date. Oh, yeah. So what? Do I still have to fight him? Your brawl is even scheduled in the official prom program. A crowd is ready and waiting for your fight. And damned, you start fighting. All the advice proves useful and you put up a hell of a good fight. Punch after punch, you start to see the thrill in Damien's eyes. He seems almost ecstatic to have found a worthy adversary. Deep down inside, you know violence is never the answer, yet all the sweat and blood and physical contact is driving you crazy. Then, in the middle of that intense tango of violence, you start making out. Apparently a good beating was the ultimate turn-on for Damien. How is it that everything is ultimately about sex when it comes to young people? Well, you know, what else is there to do? People start leaving because apparently witnessing free violence is okay, but witnessing a very intense and physical demonstration of love is somehow wrong. So you take your prom fight to the bathrooms. It turns out somehow that the sex is even more violent than the fight. Some of your ribs end up broken, but damn was it worth it. Well, they seem to enjoy it. So, is actual fire an acceptable option for a quote? Mimpy, best at secret handshakes. What kind of handshakes are we talking about? Okay. Oh, this is the end. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. Oh. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien and Scott teamed up and took second in a national Pokemon tag tournament. The crowd was amazed. The Pokemon team did taxes as if there were no tomorrow, which was the thing of beauty. Vera kept being fierce, strong and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. It delved into the psychological nuances of the Mystery Gang, while also including crossovers with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. I have such a strong memory of there being a series of Scooby-Doo where he'd had a breakdown and they had to try and keep ghosts away from him or it would get worse. I remember it so clearly. It was said to mix Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western literary canon. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Jolly good. Yay!
I'm gonna take you all tonight on a scary walk in the park. You will see how we have fun, alright, when sunlight's gone, it's time for dark.
Okay, that's that. Jolly good. Okay.